Good morning, everybody. Hello, I'm Claire Louise. Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. For today, Thursday, the 25th of February. Yay! The energy update was really good, and it's totally in line with the energies that I'm feeling. I don't know about you, but I've been so high, very, very happy. Like that snowball effect that I've been talking about. When you get in alignment and when you are imagining the things that you really want, and it makes you feel really good. You just attract and attract and attract more and more and more, even thoughts, better feeling thoughts, really good feeling thoughts, things as well, manifestations. It's like rapid fire at the moment for me. It's so cool. And Nikki shared that in the group as well, that the Divine Feminine has reached that certain level, that 100th monkey level, 100th Divine Feminine level kind of thing, where that shift is happening now, which is awesome. The carrots have been worth it. Yay. But yeah, it's extremely positive energy now. It's like we did the hard work, and then we got over that hill. No wonder my guides have been saying, feminine, just maintain your vibration, maintain your vibration, maintain your vibration, because they were all getting excited for us making this shift. So there's the energies we're feeling. We made it. We did it. Now we get to enjoy it. And personally, for me, it's just incredible. The stuff that is manifesting for me is just incredible. It's like every single day, not even just one thing each day. Every single day, there's something more and more and more like magical, like out of this world. It's like, do you know you could have this and do this? And it's like, no way, someone's invented that. It's incredible. I'm loving these energies. So to give you a bit of insight into what has been going on. Good morning, Timothy and Linda and Tara and Chris and Maria and Kelly and Linda. Oh, I said Linda already. Exciting energies. Are you all feeling it? Gift of connection. Oh, the people. The people. The gift of connection. What's going to happen now? With the combined energies. What's going to happen next? Hi, Christine. People. People's going to happen next. That's what's going to happen next. So all of this hiding away as well is being worth it. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Tasman. It's been worth it because we've maintained that vibration. And then people come in. Oh, well, that's exciting. Muggles are showing themselves at the moment. They're very outspoken. Muggles that have found themselves in the wrong room. Hey, Muggle, you're in the wrong room. Don't comment on my stuff when you're in the wrong room. Can't keep up with all the names. So it's very exciting energy. Hey, Murray. Very exciting energy. So people are next. Great. That's exciting. My hair's not as good today. You know why? Because I didn't use the shampoo. It was just the shampoo. I used one of my old shampoos. Something's crawling on the mirror. I used one of my old shampoos last night. It's not as good. I could have used my old shampoos up, even though they're really high quality shampoos. I can tell the difference. Big time. Anyway, all I'm doing today is I shot a pick a card read yesterday. I've got the deeper dives to do today. I'll do that this morning. I'm not going training this morning. My body a bit of a break. I kind of want to, but I want to give my body a break as well. And then I'm going to go to my friend's new cafe. I feel like going to my friend's new cafe. Angela. Hi, Angela. He's Japanese. He's lived here a very long time. But Japanese, and he's just opened a cafe and it's like making Japanese food and stuff. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to eat his food, drink his drinks. He's got a YouTube channel. We share information. I've shared what I found out about YouTube to help them. Hi, Indira. Love the almond oil. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, it feels so good. It smells so good. I use pretty much a handful of it, and I put it all over the top of my body, then down my legs. I kind of spread it from there, and then I do put it on my face now. Still, I get some off my arms and put it on my face, and then you rinse it all off, and it goes all milky. Oh, it's gorgeous. We're talking about the almond, the L'Occitane almond shower oil. It's so good. It's expensive, but it's so good. Oh, I can't wait to. I ordered something yesterday. The day before it was my gold-plated hairdryer. Yesterday is something that really excites me. It was expensive, but I don't care. It's magic. I can't wait for it to arrive. I'm going to have to do like 2 or 3 self-care Sunday videos a week because I'm rapid fire. Got so much coming in, great things, and I want to share it because it's magical. Keys on trees. This is magical too. I haven't seen this card for a while. Keys on trees. Believe in yourself. Solutions. Creativity. Isn't it so good? And this is what's happening. This is my snowball effect. It's like, it's just one thing after another. The universe is like, oh, you think that's good? What about this, Claire? I'm like, oh my God, that exists. Buy it. And it's a good thing. Like, and my abundance is just like rapid fire the same coming in. I'm like, I say yes to that thing. Magical stuff. The face oil. The overnight one. The overnight one, Chris. The one in that purpley graded thing. Oh, you ordered the inner self guidance cards. Cool. I love the uplifting effect that I'm having on some people. So some people are reacting to me. Muggles, they can get out of the room. But the people that are ready for it, they're raising the vibration by listening to me. I love that. And people are letting me know now. It's like, good. Carrots have been worth it. Hey, Gabe. Keys on trees, anyway. Believe in yourself, solutions, creativity. On the top of a winding, shiny metal tower, there's an elephant captured in a cage. A vast jungle of giant trees and plants surrounds him, but the elephant is not distressed. There are keys hanging from the trees. If he picks one, he can open the cage and release himself into the wild. No situation is too complicated to be solved. Look in unexpected places for answers. You have the creativity to find the way out. It's purpley with specks of gold. Yeah. I got that one. I'm wearing it right now. I use it in the dye too. I do 1 squirt now. I used to do 2 squirts, and now it's just 1 squirt. 1 squirt in the morning, 1 squirt in the afternoon. It's actually oily enough for me to not put moisturizer on top of it. Muggles, get out of the room. They're showing themselves. They're not hiding it. They don't realize how ridiculous they're being. They don't realize. They think that they're kind of insulting me, but really they're revealing themselves. It's funny. You're really struggling. Well, you'll get through it. It just takes time, right? Will, I didn't have time to comment on something you said. Oh, that was it. It was about the money. Yeah, never give your money power away to someone else, even a partner. It's like women, we've learned not to do that. Give our money power away to men, our partners. Never do that. We all have our own independent connection with abundance, with source. Don't ever give your power away. Don't ever give your power of your spirit away to someone else, like a priest or something like that. You've got individual connection. Never give your power away with your abundance to someone else. So it sounds to me you're better out of that relationship because that's a mother-son relationship. When someone's taking the power like that, and you probably gave it away, yeah, don't do that. Mm-mm. he was saying that his wife had control of all the money. And he never had to think about it. It's dangerous. Women know that. We've heard the horror stories of women getting stuck in abusive relationships and stuff because of that very thing. It's called a financial abuse. I'm not necessarily saying that your ex was doing that, because you probably gave her the power to do that, you know. But yeah, you're going through the withdrawals at the moment, Will. Yeah, stay positive. Long time. It's a long time to have given your power away as well. Good that you got out of it. Really. Yeah, you got your Lightseers deck, Ash. Oh, have fun with it. I love that deck. Hey, Karen. I love all of my decks. Connie, oh, sorry to hear that. It's better to know, though, isn't it? Well, the pick a card read that I recorded yesterday, interesting. Maybe I should put that out tonight and record another one, because it just, with the energy shifts right now are intense. And well, you'll see when you watch it, it's some of the energy has changed, and because some of it has been an ongoing story, an ongoing saga, I think maybe it's better to bring it out. I try and pre-record them now, the bigger cards, and so that there's one on Tuesday and there's one at the weekend, but I think maybe this needs to come out now. Kids make it super, super hard. Let's get a goddess out. Hey, Paula. Yeah, you know, we've got to go through a grieving process. All the stages of that entails. Well, Muggles really at heart. Private reading, Connie, cool. You want a reading with those? Tim. Erotic fantasy. Yeah. I've never been attracted to those decks. There's a few of them about, so. I got enough unwanted attention on my YouTube channel without that. Blooming. Arakura again. She's stalking us now, like Durga is stalking us. Arakura is about us at the moment. Arakura, blooming, really coming into our own now. It's your time to shine and you're coming into your own, told you. With the assistance of the goddess of the underworld and prosperity, Arakura, you're being recognized for the beautiful soul you are. Get ready to blossom. Get ready. Thanks, Arabella. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. I'll be doing cards for the collective, but if you do want a mini read, it's by donation. Just click on that pinned comment to find out how. It's by super chat, super sticker donations, or there's a PayPal link up in that pinned comment as well. And if you've got a question, put a capital Q at the start of your comment and so that I'll notice it. I've put vanilla in my coffee. I love my hair. It's awesome. And it's getting so much thicker. I can't believe it. I did another one yesterday. I recorded another one. It's getting so much thicker. Like my ponytail feels thicker. It's so good. I'm loving my hair. Thank you for that. Everything. I'm just attracting so much amazing things now. Like I said, was it yesterday? The things that people channel when they're making products and stuff like that, they've got a special magic about them. the people that are open and coming up with inventions because they're actually channeling. It's incredible. Incredible. You want to see. Just wait until you see what I bought yesterday. I can't wait for it to arrive. You know, there was a time when I was doing the abundance stuff. You know, we were talking about abundance yesterday and money and stuff. When I started doing that money healing work back in 2012, I was still struggling. I was still struggling with my money, but I was kind of saving a little bit up. But then we were talking about upgrades then. So doing what I'm doing now, which is flowing perfectly. It wasn't flowing perfectly then. I would upgrade things, and it was all a struggle. But now, all the money's free flowing. BY Creations, my personal readings. You mean private reading? My private readings are available on behealing.com. There's a special at the moment, a half-price special on the full moon readings because we've got a full moon tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Is it tomorrow, the full moon? Or on here, these mini readings, they are by donation, any donation. Just read that pinned comment. Arabella. Journal. Flowing in service. Flowing in service. So what you're here to put out into the world, you're on that path now. You're on that path to that. Sometimes we have to wait for timing to be right. And, you know, a lot of people will come for readings and they'll ask, like, what's my life purpose? What's my life purpose? And it's not one particular thing. Especially when you're someone like me, because I'm just responsive to whatever is needed, you know? I'm working with them. So they tell me whatever, carrots, whatever, and I say it. Because, I mean, look at the effect that it's had. No doubt there's other balance workers out there saying similar messages that's raised the vibration of enough people to flip the switch like we did in the last few days. Energy's changed completely. Which private reading do I recommend? Guidance reading. Usually, I don't know, it depends what you want. But the guidance readings are the general one. Back to Arabella. Yeah, so you're on this path. And it's not like a life purpose, like you should be working in this place, doing this thing with these people, and that's it. And then once you find that, you'll just keep on doing that. It's more fluid than that. It's a path, and it's responsive. It's like, what can we create next, you know? Full moon's on Saturday. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, I didn't feel like it was tomorrow. I felt like it was a couple of days off. And the full moon readings, they're half price right now. So that's, full moon is about what you need to release in order to manifest what you want and what you need to take responsibility for. But yeah, go with the intuition too. Oh, years ago I used to have this thing on my website. So I had probably about 10 different readings available. And I had this random button on the homepage, so you could click on it and the random factor chose which reading for you to get. A lot of people used it, the random button. Back to Arabella, I'm getting very distracted. Empower yourself on one step at a time. So the more you empower yourself, in other words, you choosing what it is that you want to do, what's right for you. It's about self-love and empowerment, like this at the moment for a lot of us. Empower yourself on one step at a time. Just keep on going. About life purpose. It's all connected in with that. So yeah. The full moon reads. Yeah, they're good. But then, I don't know, they're all good, hey? The tarot, a lot of people are getting tarot readings lately. Tarot reading has become the new soulmate reading. A lot of people are getting soulmate readings. Tell you what's good. Next step, your next step's reading. People stop getting those, but they're really good. Okay, did I get another? I can't remember. No, it was just Arabella. Okay, let's get some more cards out for the collective. Really good energies. So yeah, what's next from here? So if you haven't heard, we've raised the vibration, especially the Divine Feminine has raised the vibration because she's leading the way at the moment. So much that there's been a significant shift in the energy, and which is great. So next up we've got like gift of connection. So people will be coming together. Yum. Let's get a cat out of the bag. Okay, cats. What do cats have to say? Yesterday there was a woman panhandling on the side. I rode with a dog. I went and got the food and the dog food. Yeah, we just got to stay open, right? And then we're on this magical path. When we do that, when we just respond to, not to everyone, not to all the muggles, but to where we're being led. We've got expression here. Hey, Sue. Meet Chanty. She once kept her ideas and feelings locked away in her heart where no one could see or hear them. It felt safe and secure. But at last she felt so alone. No one truly knew her. She was longing to come out to play. Gathering her courage, she flung open the window in her mind and unlatched the doorway in her soul. She started to speak her mind and give voice to her heart. She could never again fit in that small closed space of hiding. Soon her words grew into unabashed singing. What song are you keeping captive? What song, at long last, can you unleash into the world? It's time to come out. Flower's getting a bit curly. That's the flower from the pick a card read that I did yesterday. Gorgeous flower. Okay, let's get some homework out. I'm thinking that things will start moving. Manifestations, I mean, I've been getting so many, but not with people, right? Not with people. Yet. But I think that's what we're being told now, that the people think it's going to start moving. Just watch out for the muggles. It's going to be a bit... what's the word? Like, they might be a bit disoriented. The muggles might be a bit disoriented, is what I'm feeling. And, yeah, if they find themselves in the wrong room, they're going to be like, no, 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 no. Oh, interesting. Thanks, RBY Creations. You put your Q, but you didn't put a question. You probably hit enter, right? I hate when I do that. I'm always doing it on Facebook. Hit enter for a new line. It's like, ah, shit, I just published it. Homework for everybody. I'm going to put this on social media. My Instagram, Claire Louise Hay. My Facebook, Be Healing. And of course in our group, our private group, which is Psychic Cafe, no muggles allowed, so that we can do our homework together. Thanks, Sherry. Am I communicating my needs? Are we? Or are we staying quiet about it and having people guess? Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Today's soul action. Journal these answers. What are my needs? Oh, journal. I can't wait for this thing that I got yesterday to arrive. Journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter? And do I share them with others? This is like about people that say, no, it's all right, when really it's not all right. Do you want this? No, thanks. When really you do want it. It's that kind of stuff. Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? So I'll be putting this up on social media, as I said, so that we can do it together. Because it's important to express that. And sometimes as empaths, we think, excuse me, we think that we can guess other people's needs. We can't really. But we think that we can, and we think that other people should too. And it's not true. We should actually express it. RBY Creations, thanks for your donation. What is Alexandra current feelings and thoughts towards me at this very moment? Let's find out. RBY. Okay, detaching. So just a feeling of I need to get away, not any particular reason about you, not any particular feeling about you, just this, I need to sort myself out, I need to sort myself out. So it's not about you at the moment, the feelings, it's about self-love, having to detach to self-love, knowing that they need to put themselves first. And there's some kind of hooks about money and abundance there. So maybe when you're together, I've had this before in relationships. My money turns to shit sometimes if I'm with someone, and I have to pull back and like, what's going on here? Because I can't have my money turn into shit, or my business, you know. There's something like that going on here with Alexandra. So having to pull back to focus on herself. It's not about you, and that's what's going on in a lot of the energies at the moment between people. It's like, we can take it personally and think it's all about the relationship, but it's not at the moment. People have got a lot going on, having to face things, heal things, all kinds of stuff is coming up. So, yeah, just give her space is what I'd say there. Sometimes we make it all about ourselves, don't we? We take it all personally. It's like, oh, they're holding back. It must be me. What's this? Hang on, I'm just going to send this deeper dive out. And then get to Sherry. Thanks for your donation, Sherry. Guidance about the struggle I'm having between my head and my heart. Good question. Versus act color. I'll try and send these deeper dives out fast for people. So as soon as I'm here, I might as well do it. I will have to employ someone to do this for me at some point. Or maybe I should just request that they change so we can have a multiple. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll contact my website people and say, can we have a product where there's a multiple choice and instant downloads? That would just be perfect. If it was instant, that would be great. Okay, Sherry, back to Sherry. Guidance about the struggle I'm having between my head and my heart. Sherry. What's going on with my throat today? Okay. A deeper understanding, a seesaw. I'm seeing your energy like a seesaw at the moment between your head and your heart. And you might be thinking like, why am I being pulled back and forth, back and forth? You know, it's like when you think I'm making this clear decision, and then you're like, oh no, this instead, opposites fluctuating like that. It's like, why the hell is that going on? This is why, because your higher self wants you to understand yourself better and go deeper into it. So it's not like you might think. Sometimes people think that they're procrastinating or that they're all over the place and that there's something wrong with them. Whereas your higher self is like, look at this. No, now look at this. No, now look at this. And it's not you. Your higher self is doing it to you. It's trying to get you to look at all sides of things, contemplate it more, know yourself better, and all of that. So it seems like a struggle to you, but your higher self is in on it. It's doing it to you. It's guidance. See, I told you. It's your higher self doing it to you. It's not a wrongness of you, this struggle. So the guidance is to get firmer on it, to go deeper in it, to really understand yourself. That's why you've got these fluctuations, Sherry. You got a money song. I used to have a money song. Gabe, general for you. Thank you for your donation. You sing I love money and money loves me. Yes, it does come to, it comes to me. I loved Nikki's drawing and her a little abundance poem. That was just brilliant. I love that. In the group. If you're not in the group, come in our group on Facebook. It's called Psychic Cafe, No Muggles Allowed. Don't come if you're a muggle. Gabe, general for you. Ooh, transformation mystery. You've got something good coming, but you can't guess it. Transforming yourself ready for it, and you don't know it. It's the carrots. You're transforming yourself and ready for something, and you're not being told what it is yet. Yeah, you don't need to find the balance, Sherry. Just go with it. Go and take that guidance. Flip flop away, and you'll get more information. You'll understand it more. So, Gabe, you're being transformed at the moment. Lots of inner stuff at the moment about forgiving yourself. I'm sure this keeps on coming up for you. Getting out into nature will help you do that. Yeah, this is about like forgiving yourself, but just going easier on yourself. The self-love thing is really important right now, to love ourselves through this. So you're being shifted so that you're ready for something new, but your higher self doesn't want to tell you what it is, but it's going to be really good. But just right now, you've got to look after yourself a little bit more, go easier on yourself and forgive yourself. So it seems like you've set the bar quite high for yourself, like, I want to be a good person, perfect maybe, and I haven't been. I've been a muggle. I've made mistakes. I've done the wrong thing sometimes. It's okay, you know. Good morning, Deborah. Hi, April. General for Maria, thanks for your donation. Maria. Okay, carefully considered communication. Don't bother. Carefully considered communication is overthinking the words that you want to put out there. It's not required. Just go with the flow. Yeah, you may be writing things down, planning things too much. What you want to say. Go with the more channeled stuff. Go with the stuff that you feel like saying in the moment. Don't plan your words so much, Maria. Maybe you're writing something to someone, trying to get it right. When we do that, we're letting our ego take over, right? You're moving house. How exciting. That was in the energy updates lately. It was you, huh? Wasn't me. People got money songs. That's cool. Mine back in the day was I can have whatever I want. It's totally up to me. It used to excite me so much. Now it's come true. But now it's not like me choosing things. It's just the universe just showing me innocent physical action. Who am I reading for now? Maria, sorry. I got confused. Yeah, but the ABBA song isn't very good because it's about in a rich man's world. It's icky energy. So Maria, innocent physical action, right? Know your innocence. You don't have to get it right. So the communication, you don't have to get it right. So as I said, when you're overthinking the communication and planning it out to say the right thing, that's because you think you can get it wrong, or there's some rightness to get. And it's not. Just the more that you think about it and pre-plan communication, the wronger you're going to get it. So this is saying, like, communicate innocently in the moment. Let go and go with the flow, with the communication. Should we get some tarot out? Because I want to know what this people stuff is coming. It's got to be the Knight of Cups. It's coming up so much. The Knight of Cups, I'm seeing him everywhere. Everywhere. Will my friend resolve his issues with his mum? Thanks, Sue. Hey, Carol, you made it. Yay. So many people have trouble getting on here. It's because it's an exclusive thing, apparently, energetically. Sue, will my friend resolve his issues with his mum? Thanks for the donation again. Sue. Oh, they're getting tied up in knots, aren't they? Wow. Okay, the energy with your friend and their mum, they're so similar, hey? And they're both kind of doing the same thing to each other, wanting to be of service to each other, thinking they know the best. They're both focused on each other and changing each other, and they should so not do that. They're both so similar. So your friend has learned from the mum how to do this, and now they're applying it to each other. The mum is realizing, well, not realizing, they're just being a mirror to each other. Hi, Lana. So they need to get focused on themselves. They're being a mirror to each other. They're doing exactly the same thing to each other. So will they? Guidance. Are they going to get the guidance to empower themselves and to see what it is that they're doing? I don't know. Maybe you could throw that in there, Sue, and say, you do realize that you're acting exactly the same as each other. I don't know. That doesn't really help us, does it? I've had that side to me before. It gets you to back off when someone says that. You do realize you're just exactly the same as them. You're like, hell no, I'm not. You know what the people means to you, Melissa? So Sue, yeah, you might want to offer that little bit of guidance to them to get focused on themselves, that they're just doing the same. So to me, it feels like they're both trying to help the other one, change the other one, help the other one. It's not helpful when we try and change someone else, but they're both focused on each other and what the other should do instead of focusing on themselves and what they want to do. I want more coffee already. It's because it's tarot time, I think. Maybe it's not the time on the clock, maybe it's just tarot time. Makes me want more money. I was just reading Christine's comment then. It makes me want more coffee, not more money. Okay, I'm going to make coffee. We'll get tarot out. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, my legs are stiff from too much training. Maybe it's just the right amount of training. Oh, I think I've got an ant in my coffee there. Banana. Vanilla and honey. Treat day. No! Oh no, I dropped the banana on the floor. 5 seconds on. Didn't have time to get germs on it. And if it does, my immune system is good anyway. But it don't never hurt anybody. Haven't seen Chicken this morning. I don't know where she's at. Nowhere to be seen. Okay, got my coffee. Now I'm happy. Okay, I'm back. Tarot time. Did you all go to the bathroom or something? It's all gone quiet while I was away. Let's get some tarot out and find out what is happening now. Communicating our needs. We've got to make sure that we go in these new connections that are coming in now. It could be new people coming in. Now we've gone through this shift personally, hiding away so that we can raise our vibration, get clear on it. Yeah, it could be new people coming in, but we need to make sure that we're communicating our needs. Like, don't go back to codependent ways or thinking that everyone should be guessing what we want and stuff like that, or focusing too much on other people. Maybe she found a twin flame. Did you see a new color? Oh my god, that girl, she's got extensive wardrobe. Another cuppa, then you'll have to go. So have to meditate, affirmate, shower, perfumate, showerate, perfumate, and get to work. Oh no. Stop it. Temperance. Ugh. Give it a weight. And the Seven of Swords. Not ideal, is it? See, it has mum. Chicken has learned how to break into my resort mate's house. You know how she rattles the door when she wants to go in or out. If the door isn't locked, it opens when she does that. They leave their door open because there's two of them. It's a couple. And so we have one key to these places. I wouldn't have that, you see. I would just get another key cut. I'll just ask them. But yeah. So when I don't see her in the morning, it's because she's in there. She has sass. Yeah, sass is a good thing, right? Okay, we've got Temperance out first, so let's read it from this book. 14. Okay. The reason that I don't like Temperance, especially when it comes out first, is because it means wait. It means wait to me. It means patience. Temperance. Temperance reminds us to be mindful of any decisions we make at this time. Yeah, as people come in, we need to be mindful about that for sure. Mindful of our old ways, our old habits, our old sabotages. Mindful of the way that we want to continue forward. Mindful of our vibration, especially mindful of our vibration. We've got to be really careful of that. Don't let people in that are going to take your vibe down. There may be a need for balance, moderation, or a reassessment of personal goals. In the grand scheme of things, and after everything you've been through, it's important to connect with the larger scope of your life. What gives you a sense of purpose and joy? Temperance also reminds us to be patient, loving, and caring in order to successfully manifest our hopes and dreams. Patient, self-loving, and caring. Yes. This card may also be an indication that you should bide your time with any long-term goals and advance gracefully and methodically with your plans. Harmony comes with moderation in all things, mind, body, and spirit. Spiritual growth comes from learning the big life lessons along the way through the myriad of experiences, both positive and negative. Okay, so it's balance work as well. Have you acknowledged and celebrated all of your achievements? How will you ascend to your next spiritual stage of learning? Harmony, balance, renewal, adaptation, moderation, and healing. Reversed is, oh, cool. That's good, Christine. Just noticed your comment now. You may feel as though things are not moving forward despite your attempts and desires. We can't push things at the moment. And if we do, I think we're going to be pushing it out of the window. Not out of the window, but into the crap. It's going to get difficult if we push things. It is important that you find balance at this time. What's missing? Is there something that you obsess over that's taking over other areas of your life? It may be that you need to ground yourself and meditate on the issues at hand. Perhaps you'll have to let go of something or make some kind of sacrifice in order to create room for new opportunities. Take some time to look ahead with a vision of your future. There is much to look forward to. You know what I did yesterday? I did a pick a card read and I did how they feel about you. But this time I did it like the last one. You and then them. How you're feeling about them. It's very interesting when I do you and them readings like that. It just reminded me of it. So that might help you out. I'll put that out tonight. Temperance. So biding our time and making sure that we've learned our lessons and we change things as people come in, or as we're getting back out there or whatever. Seven of Swords though, sneaky, sneaky. I don't think I've had the Seven of Swords out of this book, this deck, this book. This is a different kind of Seven of Swords. Remember the last time I had the Seven of Swords, it was I think it was out of the Lightseers deck, where they're sneaking off with 5 of the swords, not realizing they can have all 7 if they just weren't so sneaky, or thinking that they can't have it and so they've got to steal it, you know. Something that messes up people's money, right, is that energy. Thinking you need to hustle for it, steal it, or do something underhanded, and that's what we've been taught, right? That's the kind of toxic masculine way. But it's so anti-abundance that it'll get you something, but it'll get you karma too. Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords often illustrates a challenge that may be associated with some kind of dishonesty, deceit, or illusion, whether from yourself or someone else. This may indicate an avoidance of truth and consequences that show up when least expected. Karma. If there's some kind of secrecy taking place, a new approach or solution is highly encouraged. Ah. Omitting the truth is never a good idea, especially if a positive outcome is desired. It's also advised that you remain cautious with others who may not have your best interests at heart. Yeah, we've got to be careful as we start letting people in, as we start getting out there again. Be really careful of these sneaky majikis, the ones that pretend. You know, like the narcissist that will love bomb you. You can't tell at first. Like I said, I want to be with a confident person. I want to be with someone like myself. But there's so many people out there pretending to be that aren't really like that. We've got to be more switched on to that. People's actual energy, not who they're pretending to be. We've got to see through their masks. Ooh, got to see through their masks. Be cautious with others who may not have your best interests at heart. That's why we've got to take our time and keep that balance and notice your energy. Because it doesn't matter what someone's being like on the surface, what their mask looks like. You're going to feel it inside. They're going to take your energy down. They're going to feel a bit draining. Overconfidence. Overconfidence. Beware of that. Beware of overconfidence. It can be a front. It can be a mask. Deception, selfishness, secrecy, betrayal. Yeah, watch out for them. Pretend to be something that they're not. Oh. But this is exciting. This is like the instruction manual to getting out there again and bringing the right people in. And you know, we're always going to have, if we're always going to have those empowerment lessons, and that kind of thing. It's like, okay, can you be trusted out there again? Are you going to do the right thing by yourself? Because the universe is saying, and the higher selves are saying, like, we really can't have you going out there and then taking a pounding from all of these people again. You need to be wise about your choices about people. Be switched on to how you're feeling. Don't just accept a draining situation when you feel that drain. Get the hell out of that. That kind of thing. Listen to what they're saying, how they say it. Kind of, but more of an energetic thing. Are they draining me or are they uplifting me? If they're draining you, get the hell out of there. So don't focus on what they're saying, how they're looking, what they're doing so much. Yeah. Don't do that. Feel it instead. Feel it out. How they're draining. You feel better when you leave the company, in the company, or when you leave the company, or are you drained? Let's get some more out of them. Listen to what they're doing. Do their words and actions coincide? Some of them are very good at that, though, especially narcissists. Oh, they're very good at making sure. God, I was talking about Psycho Sam yesterday with a trainer. And I said, like, literally everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. He's not here anymore. He's gone to Bangkok. And yeah, he's a very good liar, though. He's very convincing, and he stays true to his lies. That's the sneaky thing about him too. He's consistent with his lies. He remembers them. Some people trip themselves up with that. They're not that good, but the real narcissists, the ones that have learned to make it work for them, they're very consistent. And so, even if you're listening to what the words and their actions, it will coincide. But yeah, it's the feeling. Words without actions. Yeah. Yeah, some people show it, but the really sneaky ones, they don't show it. They can seem in alignment, in integrity with themselves, which they kind of are, but they're not. Still not good for you. King of Pentacles, stable in the Pentacles department. Stability. Let's read him out of this one. The King of Pentacles. Karma's a bitch, yeah. And often we don't need to get involved in the karma either. Sometimes we do though. King of Pentacles. Practical, handsome, successful, caring, charming, dependable, hard worker. When the King of Pentacles comes up in a reading, it may indicate you or someone you may know. This king is charming and handsome. He's practical and takes time out of his day to show a level of care. He's above all else a hard worker and shows his love in ways of dedication. His hard work does not go unnoticed, and a level of care always goes into his work. He's well grounded also, stays on top of daily things that matter. He would be someone to get proper advice from, and he's a protector of his family and home. He's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn under the earth sign. But in the reverse, he's ungrounded, he's corrupted, insensible, unstable, unfaithful, unloving, unsupportive. May indicate someone you may know, you or someone you may know. Signifies a man who is impractical, is not very loving or supportive. He may be lazy and not care about his home life. He could be addicted to work, gambling, or a substance. He may love to take risks at any cost but not care about the consequences. He may blame others for his wrongdoings and not hold any sort of responsibility. He is also a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Stable. Hi, Katie. Watching karma. Tell you what, Chris, that comes up. That comes up in the next week's energy. The positive devil, it's exactly that. It's us wanting the comeuppance for somebody and it being a positive thing. And there is nothing negative about that. People say that to me all the time. Oh, you shouldn't want that. Why? Why not? Why shouldn't we want karma to be done, justice to be done? That makes no sense. Yes, people should have their lessons. Absolutely they should. For not for vengeful thing, but for them to learn, right? They need to learn. And so it's interesting. It came up in the weekly because then I clarify it for each star sign of what it is, what we're delighting in the karma. So, so what is this all about then? So we're waiting and making sure that we're balanced. Noticing our energy when we get back out there. Watching for the sneaky ones, especially those sneaky ones that the words and their actions are aligned. You've got to feel it. You've got to go deeper than that and feel it. So in other words, the narcissists, the ones that are very, very good at the manipulations that they're doing. The ones that we've kind of been susceptible to in the past. We've got to feel it out. Do they join us or not? Go for the stable ones, not the ones pretending to be stable. A little vengeful. Yeah. Well, that's how we get our lessons though, isn't it? Comes crashing down to the ground. Someone steals something, you want them to be caught. If someone's doing the wrong thing in the world and like harming people, you want it to be found out, right? Because you want it to stop. So we're looking for someone stable. We're letting the stable ones into our lives. That's what it feels there. Oh, lovely. Okay, more tarot. So for latecomers like Katie, we've got the gift of connection out. We've got very good things. We've got people starting again. Now the energies have shifted. People can come in. For all of us that have been hiding away. And so we're getting prepared at the moment for new people to come in. We've got, am I communicating my needs? We've got to recognize that we've got to know ourselves, our old patterns. So when we get back out there and we're attracting people in, we can recognize it, not getting the same patterns we were before. Okay, what else do we need to know about this? So good. It's so exciting. The energies are great. And then when I listened to the energy update, when I woke up this morning, I'm just like, yay. And it's exactly what I'm feeling. It's just so exciting for me because the universe is throwing amazing shit at me right now, constantly. It's just so exciting. Queen of Swords. Yeah, empowered. She's empowered. She's empowered. She knows what to say no to. She knows how to say no now. That's why she can get out there again. Because she's got her empowerment. Carrots. Carrots have been good. Carrots have been raising people's vibrations. They told us when they were doing it. That's what it was about, raising our vibrations. Collective has hit a point now, so that's good. Point of no return. And now the universe is giving me magical stuff. Wow. So, every day. Glad you realise this exists. Like, wow! Someone's made this thing that defies all muggle kind of reality. And you can have it. 13th. Mercury finally returns forward. 13th. 13th. 13th of what? 6 of inspiration. It's victory. Really shining. It's like your time to shine, as Erica said, blooming here. Your time to shine. Victory. Things working out well. We needed to be prepared for this. We couldn't carry on just going along, letting anyone into our lives, letting our energy be all over the place because, this person comes in and that thing happens and we're just like going with it. We needed to be stable in our vibration, and then once we're out there again, maintain that stability in our vibration, and then we shine. I want to read the 6 of inspiration out of this. Oh, don't forget to click like. Thanks, Paula. Don't forget to click like on this. 6 of inspiration, which is the 6 of wands. The arrival of positive news. You are victorious. I should be proud of your brilliant accomplishments. Your enthusiasm has paid off threefold as you realize your limitless potential. There's nothing you cannot achieve, and others also recognize this in your strength. Creativity begins with connecting with your higher self. That's what I'm connecting with now. It's things that people are doing and things that people have made that are connecting with the higher selves. It's channeled stuff. Cool. Creativity, excuse me. Creativity begins with connecting with your higher self. You've learned to harness this and are an inspiration to those around you. This card represents a harmonious state that comes from finding a healthy and comfortable balance in all areas of your life, mind, body, and spirit. Hey, Mr. Balance. Additional meanings: great news, diplomacy, conquest, good fortune, cooperation, popularity, and success. Oh, God. Comes with its downsides. But I'm dealing with it okay. Like I said, the muggles are really showing themselves right now. Finding themselves in the wrong room, and then they're just like, nah, 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 nah. Go away, muggle. I'm in the wrong room. Yeah, we've got to be careful of our energy, don't we? Right now. Anyway, shining. Shining. Be careful of addictions, people, right now. I was just told to say that. Be careful of addictions. If any of you are taking substances, now is not a time to do that. And remember, the addiction has a voice of its own. It will want to say, but this one's okay. No, it's not. It's all about numbing. Whether we're eating food, whether it's all about numbing. Just be careful of that at the moment. It doesn't matter what the particular addiction is. None of them are okay. Wow. Look at these cards. What's up with my voice today? Oh my God. 3. Look at these. We've got the Magician creating. We've got the Lovers. Speaks for itself. Love relationship. A Tower. Now, when does the Devil energy and the Tower energy feel awesome to us? Like we were just talking about before. We've got so much of this energy. It's in next week's energy update for all signs. When the Devil and the Tower feels positive, it's when you know it's happening for good reason. They all do. You know it's happening for good reason. You're almost creating a Tower moment because you know that it's going to sort it out. Like things need to fall. Yeah. So this is about a crash in a relationship that you've kind of created to manifest what you want. Something's got to fall apart for it to come together. And it's exciting. This Tower is exciting. It's like, yes, it's breaking apart. There's always something to let go of, right? There's always something to let go of. This combination is really good. You can only get to this point of feeling good about Tower moments when you've done that shadow work, right? Even about the Devil, like it came up not as the Tower, but as the Devil in the energy update for all signs. But it's that. It's like, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it was for you, Katie, that message. I'm glad you heard it. I saw a message and I'm like, oh, yeah, addiction, stop. Wow. So how is this connected? Okay, because people are coming in now. We're manifesting this lover's relationship, but something needs to crash to the ground. And we're kind of delighting in it. Cool. Yeah, we've got to get rid of what's underneath the addictions. Not the addiction itself. I mean, it doesn't matter what addiction. And if you get rid of one of them and you haven't got rid of the underlying. I'm holding light. Oh, it won't get in the frame. Yeah, even if you get rid of an addiction, so even if you quit smoking, you'll take up another addiction to replace it if you haven't got rid of the fundamental reason why you're doing it in the first place. So it's a bit of wasted effort, really, just trying to get rid of the addiction itself. Like I said, with my alcohol, it used to have control over me, and now it doesn't, because I got rid of the reason. I'm not anxious anymore. I got rid of the reason that I was doing it, so I don't need to replace it with anything. You know, like the other week when I had nothing left. I was doing a little bit of work. I was doing this, but I wasn't doing videos. I wasn't training. I wasn't socializing. No alcohol, no smoking, nothing. There was just nothing. And I was really happy. And I'm like, wow, I made it. Mm. Well, that's exciting, isn't it? There's movement happening on the love front. Tower. The cards just came out so super fast then. The moon. Intuition and illusion. Like I said, why are there so many lobsters in those cards? Intuition and illusion. We've got to be wiser now. Not let others convince us of who they are, because really they're just convincing us of their masks. Not letting other people convince us of other people's masks, like others say, oh, they're all right, what are you talking about? It's like, no, they're not all right, I can feel it. But trusting our intuition on this. The moon. Feeling it. It's our superpower, so let's use it. Don't give in to the illusions. And shadow work. That's what made me laugh just then. Shadow work, this is why it's so important. It's embracing our dark side now. For towers, for the devil stuff, for seeing that karma, just embracing that. It's very powerful. It's like all of those goddesses that we know and love, like Kali, the destructive, like all of these goddesses that bring out, pretty much they all say, oh, they're the goddess of love and war. There's always the war in there. There's always some darkness in there, right? Have you noticed that with those goddesses? Because that's when you've got your power, when you've done the shadow work, and we need to stand in that now. Being a little bit more cutthroat, empowered, not backing down to it. So we've found this center in ourselves now, and when we get back out there, we need to trust our intuition and be empowered. Not a time to be nice. It's not a time to be nice. I'm not saying don't be not nice, but I'm not saying be not nice. But I'm saying that you don't have to be nice. You gotta. I tell them I'll punch them. No, I don't really, but I would. I tell people to be careful. People don't try it on with me anymore, but I'd say that. Be careful with me. It's like, oh, you want to treat me like that? This should be fun. Smoking was a security thing. Rebel. Yeah, it's a rebel thing for me. I started when I was 15. It was so a rebel thing. Never been addicted to it though, which is good. I'm glad that I never did. Nina, hello. Okay, let's get some more cards out then. Wow, that's a lot of cards there for the tarot today. Taking over the table. Yeah, don't be naively nice. That's a good way of putting it. Don't be nice as. We can be nice as we want to people that deserve it, you know? And then someone crosses us, then be ruthless and empowered. We're goddesses and gods, you know? And we've got to be like that. Fuck all of this light work. Really. Oh, let's just be nice. Just love and light to those bad people. No. No, 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 no. Started smoking at 7. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Oh, cool. Scissors. This says disappointment in some affair, but it's cutting something out. I don't feel it's disappointing at all. I feel like it's very empowering. It's not disappointing, is it? When something doesn't work, when that tower falls, it's not disappointing. It's not. We can kid ourselves that it is, but it's not. It's what is meant to happen. And if we're really tuned into if we've done our shadow work and we're really tuned into our dark side, we will revel in it. We will revel in it when the right thing happens, even for ourselves. So many people like watch my readings from this victimhood point of view, going, but it didn't happen how it should have happened. It didn't change. They didn't notice. They didn't feel what I felt. It was all wrong. No, it wasn't all wrong. It wasn't. You're just not seeing it right. So when we're in alignment with ourselves and something happens, we don't feel like a victim to it because it should have happened. You know, not like those people that go around like, oh, isn't it terrible? The gossipers. Oh, something happened to that person. Oh, isn't it terrible? No, it's not. It's not terrible. It's what they needed. Thanks, Deepta. I was just looking at the amount now. It's like 1 cent. It wasn't just 1 cent, but I added 1 cent to it. Maybe it was a typo. General guidance for Deepta. The sun's coming in. It's shining on my leg. The sun is moving. I'm going to have to put my clothes rack on the other side of the place soon. Yeah, 7's so young. I need a pee. Okay, Deepta, and then I'm going for a pee. Deepta. Oh, love it. Prepare for grace. Get ready, Deepta. You know how I've been saying what's going on for me at the moment is just so cool. I'm feeling so good, and the universe is just showing me thing after thing. That snowball effect. When first of all, it's like in your imagination, you're imagining great things happening for you, and you're focused on the positivity and stuff. And then the universe just like gives you more and more thoughts like that, ideas like that that match that, and you're just like, yeah, and that and that and that, and it starts manifesting. And like now, at the moment, the universe is just throwing amazing things at me. It's so cool. That snowball effect. Get ready for it, Deepta. You're getting prepared for that. That's grace, and it's just constant grace. Wow, it's awesome. Abundance, love, but constant blessings. Constant blessings. Get ready for that. Yes. You see, how have you been getting ready for that, Deepta? Learning to trust yourself and who you are, being in integrity, and that being okay with you. That's how you're preparing for it. It's how you've been preparing for it. It's how you're still continuing to prepare for it. This is really good, Deepta. This inner work that we've been doing, especially this year, since the start of the year, it's been so important. And things are starting to move now. We're reaping the rewards for it, the manifestations of it, you know. Thanks, Alana. I need to go and pee. I'll be right back. I can't drink more coffee already. I'll be back. No one locks the cars here. I was kind of disappointed when my eldest son started getting a lot of tattoos. I made that body in my belly. How dare you? I was torn. I liked his tattoos. I do like his tattoos. He's got very good tattoos, but I was torn. Alana, higher self-guidance generally. Oh, Alana, you're innocent. Just let it go. Like that Frozen song. Just let it go. You're innocent. Just let it go. You don't need to carry that burden, that guilt, all of that stuff anymore. You don't need to carry that any longer. Just let it go. Surrender it now. You're innocent. Don't carry those burdens around anymore. It's like 10 of Wands kind of energy that. Don't carry all of that on your back anymore. Just let it go. Pardon yourself. Step into your queen energy and pardon yourself. Alana. And then take some risks towards your passion. Do things differently. Make some decisions. Risky decisions. It's going to seem risky. It's not really risky. You know what's risky? It's not doing this. Because when we take these risks that muggles think is risks, we've got the whole universe behind us. It's not risky. What is risky is doing the muggle thing, because then you don't have the support of the universe. You have the support of the universe trying to guide you in the right direction. You don't have the support of the universe trying to do that thing, you know? So set yourself free, surrender that. You are innocent. You don't need to hold guilt or anything. You've not done anything wrong. And then head towards your passion, whatever makes you passionate. Passionate relationships, passionate work, passionate whatever. Something that lights you up. Head toward that. You don't need to be around people that don't make you feel that too. This could be about people for you. I don't know. You're not destined to be around draining people. You don't have to be that. It doesn't help anyone doing that. In fact. Nina, well, just thank you for your donations, by the way. Oh, Nina, what does your higher self want to tell you? Pay attention, Nina. You know how I was saying about that Seven of Swords? Got to see through people and what they're presenting to us and feel their energy. You need to really feel someone out because they're not happy for you. They don't want the best for you. They might be pretending, they might have a smile on their face, but you feel their energy. They don't want that. They're jealous of you. And so this is saying you be still, keep quiet and really feel that out. Stop trusting what someone's saying and doing and the look on their face. It's not real. You can tell when someone's got a fake smile. You tell them something good and they're like, great. It's not real. And you can feel it, you know. Someone's around you that you need to turn away from. So maybe they're coming back into your life. You know, maybe you distance yourself, or maybe they've just been around you the whole time. They don't want the best for you. Unfortunately, sometimes it's family. The ones that we think should want the best for us. There's no shoulds about it. I mean, We've all got a particular vibration. If someone's got shitty vibrations, they're going to be like that with everyone, including the family. If someone's got a shitty vibration, why should they be able to love their family properly, even though they can't love anyone else properly? It doesn't make sense, does it? So let's just let go of all that family should be able to love us properly bullshit. Muggles are muggles. We're at whatever state of vibration that we're at. There's something that really freed me is when I realised that my family weren't just loving on everyone else and hating on me. They were hating on everybody, including themselves. That set me free. It wasn't personal to me anymore. So back off from them, Nina. Back off from them. Time alone. Love yourself. Love yourself first. Back off from them. The thing is, when we've got people like that around us, we can think, oh, but I don't want to be alone. I'm getting something from them. I'm getting some kind of support from them. Really, you're not. You're getting drained by them, but we need to detach from that attachment that we've got, Detach from that attachment that you've got and be alone for a while. Love yourself, and then you'll be able to bring. So Nina, this is saying that you're a little bit behind in this. You need to detach from certain people that you probably kept in your life because you thought you should keep them in your life. Your house is filled with the smell of roasting carrots, pumpkin and potatoes. Yeah, I do like tattoos, but when it's your baby, how's them done? The baby that you grew in your tummy. I'm happy he's got them. Well, maybe it's not his first tattoo. First tattoos are not the best, are they? Mine isn't. Got a big Scorpio on his chest first, because he's Scorpion. Because he's Scorpio. Someone's energy's not good, Christy. Eek. We take a lot on with our families, don't we? And just reading your comments, Timothy, we take a lot on. Step in there as kids and then have to take care of them energetically. Carrots. 10, do it again. It's almost alignment, isn't it? 10. When we see repeating numbers, it tends to be about alignment, but I would say it's almost alignment. 10, do it again. 10, copy. Okay. Thanks, Arabella. Okay. Compliments from an admirer. Video Clara is a little bit behind. Compliments from an admirer. Oh, so we're attracting we are attracting connections in now. More interaction with people. Just maybe, just be aware of it. It just depends. It just depends where you're at, how empowered you are, and all of that. I very much doubt I'll be getting any negative people in. Just stay away now. Oh, camera, it's gone behind. Look. Camera Clara's behind. I need to stop the camera again because I can't be waiting all day for her to show me the card. Video Clara, come back. Be present. Video Clara. Still a little bit behind. Dolphin. It made me squeal a little bit. You all don't know it's the name of my man. He's called Dolphins. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Something's coming from the past. An admirer. cut stuff out. And it's not disappointing that you cut stuff out at all. You should delight in that. If you're not delighting in it, do some more shadow work. Arabella, what's coming your way? What's coming your way, Arabella? Let's find out. Thanks for your donation. Oh, nice. A little bit of what you love. A little bit of a taste of what's to come. Of some that is this make love card. It is about doing what you love. So something that shows you, it will be exciting. Something that shows you what you'd really love to do. It will fire you up. Like, this is really good. I really like this. It's just a little bit of it there, showing you what is coming in the long term for you. A little bit of something that you'd really like to do. It could, I don't know what it could be. It could be a hobby or something like that, just something that lights you up. Or something that you see someone else doing and you're like, wow, yeah. But so then you see it's just a touch of it. It's just a little bit of it. It's not the full blown thing. And then you need to be willing to let go of what you have been doing, or let go of something, maybe beliefs, in fact, about yourself, being able to do that. So you're going to get a sign, some kind of a synchronicity, to get shown something, a little bit of something that you'd really like to do, that would be fun, that light you up. And then straight away, notice your reaction to it, because you're going to have resistance to that. Like, your ego will say, yeah, but Arabella, what about this? What about that? What about you not being good enough? What about you not being that easy? What about you not allowed to do what you love? You know, you've got to listen to your ego then, because that's the stuff that you need to be willing to let go of. Just be willing to let go of it. You don't need to know how to let go of it. Just be willing to let go of it. Whatever comes up when you get those carrots. Mm. That's exciting. There's the dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Great passion. Thanks, Katie. Great passion. The tulip. Wow. Archway, new opportunities. The camera's behind still. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. It's really exciting energies right now. I hope you're all feeling it too. It's really exciting energy. What does your team want you to know today, Katie? Interesting. Get support and criticism. So you've got a lot of people around you, maybe too many people around you, all kinds of different vibrations. Get support and criticism this time. Can't really see it. Gold on yellow doesn't really work. So you've got a lot of different energies around you, and you need to pull it back right now, because some of them, it's almost like, say if you were like eating way too much food, if you were eating constantly throughout the day, you wouldn't notice what food was giving you gas or making you feel like shit, or because there'd just be so much of it, you'd be overridden by it. That's the energies that I'm picking up here. You've got so many people, so many people's energies. You're soaking it all up. You don't know what is shit and what isn't. So that's why the criticism card has come up. So you need to support yourself more by tuning in, just by being a bit more Queen of Swords and pushing people away. Not pushing people away, but just turning your back on them, kind of thing. Just be more selective, less people, less energies, because it's bringing you down. It's bringing you down. But you just got so much of it that you're not really feeling it. You're not allowing yourself to feel it because it's too much. So face the situation. So yeah, that's what was going on in my head. So why is it? Why Why are you eating too much food? It's not about food, it's about people. Why have so many people? What's the draw there? There's something behind that. Always go one step deeper rather than just addressing the surface level of it. Why are you eating so much in the first place? That kind of thing, you know. And be okay about that. Do the self-loving thing. It's like me. It's like me with my drinking. Like a few years ago, I was like, "Why am I doing this?" Oh, it's because of the anxiety. You got to feel like, oh, I was okay about that. It's like, oh my God, yes, little Claire, you feel this anxiety, and that's why you're doing it. It's okay. There's something that you need to realize about yourself. Why you're getting yourself in this situation. Face that and just be okay about it. Just love yourself through it. It's like, oh yeah, that's why I'm doing that. There's a need. There's always a need for it, right? I used to eat shit sandwiches for breakfast. Wow. Our parents are supposed to be who we can rely on and trust. Yeah. Why? They're just human beings too. Parents should be perfect. No. It would be nice, wouldn't it? No, in fact it wouldn't, because we won't get our lessons then. We won't get the challenges that we need. Honestly. That's what my guides say whenever I ask them about stuff like that. Chosen for a reason, chosen for the challenges. Thanks, Nina. Yeah, we choose the challenges. That's what I was thinking, Timothy, for you too. We choose those challenges. And we can, you know. See you, Alana. Nina, thanks for your donation. Can you tell if the person who is jealous of me, male or female? I was feeling female. It's someone you keep by your side, though. It's a kind of mother or sister kind of energy, or good friend kind of energy, but they're not a good friend, really. Maybe they were. It's someone that you might feel vulnerable without. It feels not natural that they should be in your life, but it's like a rerun. If it's not a mother or a sister or a best friend with that kind of energy, you know, that mother, sister kind of energy, someone that you think that should be there, it's someone that is very similar to your mother. It's someone that you keep on bringing into your life because you feel that you just have people like that in your life, but it's not good for you. Does that make sense? See you, Linda. Yeah, intuitively you're feeling it. You just need to wake up to it, right? It's that vulnerable card came out because it makes you feel vulnerable to think of disconnecting with someone like that because you've always had people like that in your life. But it's time to wake up to it now. Yeah. So I'm getting from that. Okay, let's get some more cards out. Well, that's all very exciting. What else have we got? Let's do some of these. What was that? The one. A relationship carrot here. The one. Are they the one? No, no, no. 3 crosses at the top there. Are they the one? Maybe the one is coming in. Is there really one? Is there just one? Or are we everything? Warrior. Are you empowered? Are you the warrior? That gem on the third eye there. Are you the warrior? The warrior who's done the shadow work. Look at this image. They've done the shadow work, so now they've got a rainbow between the horns. Oh, I love this card. Would you really want someone that hasn't done this, that isn't in that warrior energy too, that isn't in their power? Nah, not me. The one, the warrior. That's 3 X's right there. 10, 10, 10, 10. And incidentally, you might have been turned off from that. I know I was before. I was turned off by the warriors before. I'm turned on by them. The one is that. I know that. And yeah, it was just so important to me. Just doing my time for that. It's such an important part of it. And I know that I would never be with someone that doesn't do it. Quite frankly, I wouldn't be. Because there's something to the energy that's just so important to me. You're a great Queen of Soul. Yeah. So you learned it through that. It's good. Morning, Sally. The unseen, you didn't see it before. It wasn't available to you before. It would have turned you off before. You didn't see it before. So the one for you, you didn't even notice them before. You had to change your energy to even see them. I get that. Sally. General. Thanks for your donation, Sally. General for you. I like this. So you probably didn't see the rest of it, Sally, but we got the Tower card out, and the Tower card, I was explaining how sometimes it can be really exciting when something falls apart. It's like the Devil card in next week, so you'll see that on Friday. Next week's energy update for all signs. We had the Devil card, but it was a really positive one. It's when we delight in things falling apart because they need to, in people getting their comeuppance because they needed to, and it's when we delight in that karma. And it can be seen. It would be seen by light workers as such a bad thing, and oh no, you shouldn't be like that. You should just be love and light. But now it's this delight at it. Anyway, you've got really similar energy here with these cards, Sally, because something is perfect and you don't want to admit it. Some people might stifle it, their amusement and their delight in something going wrong for someone. And I'm not talking about just being snide and someone feeling jealous of them and that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you see the divine connections between things and you realize that someone needs a fall to wake up, right? And that's the energy behind this. You've got this perfect and gratitude. So don't resist that. If you're feeling that something is absolutely perfect when it's fallen away, or when someone's crashed, or when something bad from Muggle's perspective has happened, you're allowed to feel that gratitude. We all are. When stuff like that happens, you're allowed to feel good about it. A lot of I've experienced that people rejoicing in people's downfalls because they're jealous. We've experienced the toxic masculine and the toxic feminine, and then we make it wrong. We make ourselves wrong for feeling grateful, for feeling good about when we see positive towers and positive devil kind of an energy that's actually for people's benefit. So something has happened, it seems, Sally, or something is about to happen, or it feels like the past, and you've been not wanting to feel the gratitude or the delight that you have been feeling in it. Shadow work, Sally. It's okay to feel like that. This is your higher self saying, giving you permission. What would the gods and goddesses do? they would rejoice in it. They don't need to stay small or pretend that they just need to be a light worker. It is all light, even in the darkness. So, yeah, you see, you're questioning yourself. So it's like religious guilt kind of stuff that you've got, or spirituality guilt. Maybe from listening to too many light workers that are just like, no, you shouldn't rejoice when someone has a crash. Well, why not? When it's good for them. So is it true and clear that you've got some clearing to do of beliefs that you've got, and it's around light work, or only being positive, or only love and light instead of how it actually is? How life is, I mean. There's cycles, there's births, there's deaths, there's things are created, babies are born, people die, you know, there's a circle of life, it's natural. We go through life and there's crashes and there's gifts and there's challenges. It's just being honest about it. The light workers, they want to say, no, it's all good. It's just good. It's just good. The bad stuff is bad. Let's hide from that. It scares me. So you're clearing out that nonsense inside of you, making it okay. Oh, what's this, Nina? She stopped being your friend. She's said I'm conceited and fake. She's not a friend. Yep. Here you go. That's the one. That's the one. Jealousy is what it is. Yeah. Makes sense, Sally? Good. Yeah, April, that's why we've got to be the Queen of Swords, right? And we're living here with the muggles amongst them. We've got to know how to deal with them. This deck is the tea leaf. This one. Tea leaf fortune cards. Ray Hepburn. It's awesome. I've never even read the book. I believe there's a book inside of here. I can't open it. It's too big for my hand. Oh. It's because it's like a book. It comes with a book. Never opened it. Vase, Secret Admirer. An intricately ornamented vase contains many different patterns worked into one design, not all of them immediately apparent. This card advises you that you have a secret admirer, a person whose identity is not easily discernible. You will have to give a great deal of thought before you can correctly identify who the admirer is. Check connecting cards to see if they reveal any information about the admirer's identity. They're really good. I love these cards too. Let's get some more cards out then. Animals. Cards are a bit of a mess here. Okay, animals. Where's that, Christine? Trying to she was your best friend. Oh, yeah, there you go. She's still in your energy field. You do the blocking now. Use your Wonder Woman bracelet. Block. It's just a decision. It's like no more. Instead of waiting for them to come back in like you should have to. Okay. All three of them. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. Be in the moment now. Responding to people's energies right now. Not how they were in the past, even how they were yesterday. Be in the now. Respond to their energy right now. not how you should. You think you should because of who you think they are. Again, I'm getting heavy family stuff from this. A person's vibe is a person's vibe, whether you're blood family or not. How they're dealing with you is how they're dealing with everybody and how they're dealing with themselves, right? So let's not try and pretend that people can be something that they're not just because they're blood family. Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries, yes. We need to do that. Boundaries. Like Durga was saying last week, constantly, every day, Durga was there saying, boundaries. Lay a solid foundation for yourself. Boundaries again, like the beaver. The beaver creates the dams. Laying a solid foundation for themselves. Do it for you, not for everybody else. You can't do it for them. Nana Glenn. Where's that? Ah, okay. But building solid foundations for ourselves, getting straight so that we can head toward what we want to head toward. So we can shine. Yes. So we can peacock spirit. So we can let it shine. Blooming. 6 of Wands. So we can let it shine. Sweet results await. Yeah. Isn't that good, Timothy? You see, there you go. That's why relationship stuff isn't working out, because we needed to be alone. And I felt it. That was the thing. I felt it. As much as I want to be in this relationship, I'm like, but the one resistance I do have in me is like, I want my space. And maybe it's just I want my space at the moment, not something to be fixed in me, that I want my space. Maybe that's just in the moment. Yeah, I agree with you there. We've needed to hide away. And this seems to be saying, well, not for long. Like, you might be coming out of hiding soon. We've been hermit for ages, right? You wish you lived alone. It is nice. Yeah, maybe it's time to cut those cords, Nina, and decide. Not now, not ever again. I'm closing this chapter now. Marriage or ex-boyfriend. Whoa. No, it's not how it sounds. But whoa. Yeah. You've probably got a past life connection. It's probably time to. Nana Glenn is west of Cox. Be at peace no matter what. Choose peace. Choose peace. I mean, that means turning your back on, cutting people out, turning your back on people, saying no. Choose peace for yourself. Can't choose it for anyone else. Choose peace. Good night, Mr. Bowers. Focus. Choose peace. Before you get going. Choose peace before you get going, before you take action. Yeah, let's just not go out there willy-nilly. Oh, look, we've got soulmates on the bottom. Let's not just go out there willy-nilly like we did before. Just accepting anything and everything. Lived alone for 25 years. Nice. I feel like getting some of these out. Okay, these two come out together a lot. Maybe they're stuck together. They're not bad. Look, house and home and person wallet. Protecting your space and your money. Staying in power. Staying in your own power here. Watching your house and your home and your person and your wallet. We've got this is telling me of what I said before previously. About we all have our connection with abundance, with source. We don't need any go-betweens. We don't need somebody sorting something out for us. It's handing our power away. Don't hand your power away. See you, Tim. Before I started dating him, I asked her if it was okay. She said, yeah, she didn't care. Yeah. Person, wallet, house and home. Watch your money. Watch your environment. I feel like there's one more that needs to come out here. Reach your goals. So to reach your goals, you really have to be aware of your boundaries. Be here now. Healthy boundaries. Laying solid foundations for yourself. What works for you? What conditions do you need for yourself to let it shine and for the sweet results to come in? This. Oops. Reach your goals. To reach your goals, you need to be aware of the best conditions. The environment for you. It's been coming up. Make sure your environment is right for you. It's different for all of us. That balance, being alone or whatever, in your own space, your own time. Like to do this work, I've got boundaries. For sure. With the spirit world, I've got strong boundaries with them. Right, if you want me to do this, then this, and this. This is what you've got to do. This is what I need for it. I need to have freedom to do this work when I feel good. Yeah? To not do it. Say, if I'm having a bad period. I tend not to have them anymore, but I used to. And I didn't want to work then. Right? It's not conducive. I don't want to be seeing all kinds, and I don't want to work with muggles. And I've got all of these boundaries, and they know that, and they work with me on that. But in my space, on a muggle level as well, in my space, in my environment is very important. My boundaries, and we need to have that now. That's 2 hours. Okay, 4 of these just came out. I'll tell you about them. Anger. What's this? This is people's anger. When people have benefited from you having a lack of boundaries, they're going to get angry. When you've got boundaries, they're going to get angry. But let that go. They're just different. Black and white, like muggle and magical people. They're just different. It doesn't matter. Stick with your truth. And head toward unlimited possibilities. So while you stay connected with their and bothered by their reactions, you're holding yourself back from this hill. Where is the hill? This mountain hill to reach your goal. Yeah. Okay, so we've got to be very careful of our vibes now. Be very careful of our vibes now as we head out there with people, the tricky ones. That's it. That's today. Let's do it all over again tomorrow because it's fun. Thanks for coming along, everybody. Thanks for your likes, your support of my channel, your subscriptions, all of that stuff, and your donations, of course. Very much appreciated. And pick a card read will be coming out later on today. I'm going to do the deeper dives for that very shortly. And what else? That's it. Right. That's it. Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.